Hey guys, I'm Dylan Murway, and we're going to take you out to historic Lambeau Field for the Packers season opener this afternoon. Phillip Rivers and the reinvigorated Chargers offense take on Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Points will fly under the hot Lambeau late August sun. Chargers, Packers, coming up next. Chargers will be in their road whites, their regular whites today, and the Packers will be in their green jerseys. Today at Lambeau.
Chargers.
Good afternoon from Lambeau Field, folks, as we look at the Packers locker room and the hall as out come your hometown heroes. Super Bowl 31 and 45 champions, easily one of the winningest franchise in NFL history. It's warm, so it's kind of shocking that Green Bay didn't make the Chargers wear their blue jerseys today, because typically when it's hot out and there's no clouds to break up the heat, home teams usually bring their whites out to make the other team really uncomfortable. Mason Crosby getting the ball on the tee. So this means we're going to see the Charger offense led by 2004 draft pick Phillip Rivers. We're underway from Lambeau. Oliver will take it out before he gets brought down to 28. Out comes Phillip Rivers, who many people thought 2015 would be the last year in San Diego before they would relocate to Los Angeles, but they get an extra year. What a way to kick it off. Off their final season in San Diego. Gates goes in motion, Clay Matthews, and Gordon, right side. 3-yard gain on that one as we take a look at the San Diego offense. Obviously led by guys like Derek Watt, Melvin Gordon, Travis Benjamin. You name it, they got it.
Brought to you by Head and Shoulders, the official shampoo of the NFL.
As we look at the
offense now dealing with a second
and 7. Rivers drops back, 5-step block, gets blocked, incomplete. Looked like Gordon was the intended receiver. As we look at the Packers defense, Clay Matthews is deadly. He's the NFC equivalent of Von Miller, basically. He can go anywhere. He can rush the edge. He can go to the left side. And he can just go straight up the middle to go beat the crap out of the quarterback. As Rivers drops, steps through, fires, and completes. 4th down and 7. At time, Clay Rodgers with his possessed demonized look. Special teams out on the field to punt. So we're going to see Aaron Rodgers here in the field very shortly. And he bobbles it. Hyde picks it up. Now he's dropped it to 33. And speaking of Aaron Rodgers, drafted in 2005, and he's now at the same age that Brett Favre replaced him when he replaced Brett Favre. Aaron Rodgers, the model quarterback, he goes to play action, looks for an open man, steps through, launches for the home run ball. Randall Cobb was his intended target as we look at the Packers offensive line. Look at his backs and receivers. You got guys like Eddie Lacy, Randall Cobb, Jordy Nelson, and you've got one of the best O-lines in the league Killed by some of the biggest guys you can think of.
They're going to look to throw.
As Rodgers goes to throw again. Dumps it to Jared Cook, the tight end. First down, Green Bay. That was Jared Cook. Mike McCarthy's getting a nice kick out of this. So they go back to the huddle. Right now.
And an extra tight end on the field now. Handoff to
Lacey gets through.
Right there, whatever was there, snuffed out quickly.
As we look at the defensive line, not a lot of people highlighted specifically from the Chargers lineup. Guys like Monte Teo and Joey Bosa, they can cause havoc on both sides of the ball. Rodgers drops back, fires, Cook wide open. First down, Green Bay. Hayward was there on the stop.
A good catch there and a first down for the offense.
Excellent awareness by the receiver to know where the first down marker was.
Cook was there on the stop. .350 left on the clock right now.
Getting set on first down. The snap from the gun.
Rodgers floats it. Adams almost has that.
Picked off, but instead incomplete.
But it was tipped away incomplete. It was Devontae Adams.
Pretty nice coverage there for the missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Second down and 10.
Ten yards still left on second down. Back to the air they go.
And Rodgers launches it, almost gets to the prodigal hero himself, Jordy Nelson, but he drops it.
Deep ball, but it falls incomplete.
And it sure looked promising, just out of reach.
By about a million light years.
Third down and 10.
Third down and 10 from the Chargers 41. Rodgers goes back, fires. Incomplete. He overthrew that one by a mile.
So the offense unable to convert through the air, and now the special
So they're going to punt it, try to
takes the field.
maybe pin San Diego deep at the... Oh, nobody caught that, so he pins him at the 10. Nice little coffin punt there by number 8, as you see, looks like Anthony Lynn looking on.
And on first down.
Goes down 10 for the Chargers at the 10-yard line. Rivers, play action, overthrew that, incomplete.
Whether you deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Second and 10 from the Chargers 10. Rivers, Gordon, dumps left side.
Looking for some space to the right.
No room.
As this game continues, the offensive line has to do a better job of creating space for the running back.
Third down and 10.
3rd and 10, so expect a long ball here to get themselves out of their own territory. Rivers, wide, incomplete.
Picked off, but he dropped it.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
They're unable to connect on the 3rd down pass.
3rd down and 10, so now the Chargers are going to punt this back to Green Bay. As looks like Hyde is going to be the kick returner again.
It's going to go for 14
So he is going to
yards.
get brought down to 49.
Hit on 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10 from the Green Bay 49. Lacey up the middle.
Between the tackles. Gets some
2-yard
yards.
gain.
Not a whole lot there.
Terrific play there, Brandon. Got him off balance, got him set up, and juked him and made a great move.
Second down, 8 from the Green Bay 49. Sorry, the San Diego 49. They just cracked enemy territory. So far, it's pretty much been a stalemate between these two teams. Lacey gets thrown back for a loss of 2. He gets stripped.
Third and 11.
3rd down and 11.
Shotgun formation.
Rodgers launches it. Incomplete.
Almost taken away by the defense, but it falls
Both teams,
innocently to the
surprisingly, have
ground.
had good defenses so far that have held up pretty strong
Catch the football, complete the interception.
against each
But
other.
I say all the time,
Another
if he
dropped
had really good
interception.
hands, he'd be playing offense.
Secondary did their job. They hold up pass incompletion. Here comes the punt.
Is ready to punt this one. Maste puts it up.
Hold up here, laundry down.
And there's
Let's
a
see what the
flag.
penalty's for.
Possibly on Joseph Flowers. Yikes. Now they're going back to the 11 here.
First and 10.
1st down and 10. Rivers, Gordon runs into the stone wall.
Down by Peppers.
Gain of about 1 on that one.
The defense did a good job containing the run there and holding them to a short gain.
Nine yards still remaining here to pick up.
2nd and 9 for the Chargers here. Rivers drops. Tries to look. Fires deep. Incomplete. Again.
Pretty nice coverage there.
Rivers has not moved any yards. Both teams have barely moved anything. At least Green Bay's got more than 20 plus yards.
A little bit questionable.
Each Green Bay has actually done something so far today in their home arena.
Third and 9.
They're down in 9. Rivers drops. So man fires. Allen caught it. First catch. First down, Chargers.
Brandon, he really fired that one in there. Excellent arm strength. And if I'm the receiver, I'm shaking my hands after that one.
What a catch right there. First down and 10 from the Chargers 22. Hopefully Rivers can build on this one. Rivers drops, fires, incomplete.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
So, incomplete pass there.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Rivers drops. Tries to look for man. Fires it. Incomplete.
That one almost taken away by the defense, but it falls innocently to the ground.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
You can obviously hear in the stands, they're chanting the traditional "Go Pack Go." They say this stadium is one of the toughest to play in, especially when it's in the bitter cold.
10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down.
And because the tradition is Travis Benjamin to right side pass, gain of 5 on the play.
But sometimes the safe read, the safe throw, that's what you need in that situation.
As Rivers gets brought down. I'm sorry,
So
Keenan Allen. So
on 3rd down, short of
the
the marker,
punt
and now they'll have
is
to
out on
punt
the
it.
field finally. So they send it up. Quarter ends. Carlos Hyde going to try to return this one, but
And it's Hayward with the
gets
stop.
stopped right there.
And the offensive coordinators on both
Second
sides,
quarter
they need to go back to the drawing
here at
board.
Green Bay, as we take a look at some first quarter highlights, is Aaron Rodgers connects to Jared Cook along
This time out.
on this one. He connects again to Jared Cook. Phillip Rivers is going to launch it to Keenan Allen on this one. You're probably really hating life if you have a fantasy football account and you're doing something like this. And you get a game like this, where literally no team has made any form of progress. And everybody seems to be at a stalemate as Rodgers drops back, fires. Abreedus nearly had that one, but he gets broken up. Aaron Rodgers seems to have a really bad lazy eye. Incomplete. Aaron Rodgers, a.k.a. the guy that tried banging Danica Patrick.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Shotgun snap.
Rodgers gets hit. Incomplete.
And it's incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Third down
and 10 that time.
Shotgun formation.
Rodgers, shotgun, fires. Incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed
Both
opportunity
teams
for an
locked in a
interception. Let's
pretty
face it, a
strong
lot of these
deadlock right
defenders
now
don't count at all. Speed,
in terms of
athleticism,
points.
hands, a little bit questionable.
Unable to convert through the air, so now they will punt it away.
So they punt it back. Herndon
Now
takes
the
it out.
return. And a really nice game. And on first down, the give to Gordon.
Gordon, left side.
And a gain of maybe
Definitely a
4.
solid gain there. Gain of about 5 on the play.
And many use the running game like boxers do. Body blow after body blow after body blow.
Let's go. Fox mic'd up as we listen to the sounds from the field.
You can break a big one.
Second down, and the offense needing 5 yards. And he hauls it in. And he's tackled just before the first down marker.
Defense is going to every game talking about winning the early downs to make third down a difficult assignment for an offense. On that play, the defense accomplished its goal.
Third and 3. The handoff to the back. And that play there gets him across midfield.
That was a key play right there. A missed opportunity by the defense to get off the field on third down. We all knew they were going to run the ball, yet they were unable to stop it.
Getting set on first down. Melvin Gordon now on the ground. Tackled by Clinton Dix.
Clinton Dix was there on the stop. Chargers got the first down, as you saw a few moments ago. They have just cracked Green Bay territory.
Second down and 10.
Second and 10.
And there's a flag on the field.
Flag on the field, probably holding on offense.
Tosses
Rivers,
inside.
Johnson.
And he wrestles in the football for a nice grab.
Bounced out. Ooh, ouch.
So neutral zone infraction. And
Neutral zone on the
Sometimes
Packers
people for offsides. What's
for that one.
Well, the neutral zone infraction, as you think the ball is snapped, it has not been. But if you cross that neutral zone, get into the offensive space, unable to get back before the ball is snapped, that's where they get you, as opposed to just straight running into the backfield offsides.
So we got a 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap here. And he's tackled for the sack and the loss.
As Rivers got hit for that loss, nobody was there to cover him there in that time. Third down and 10. Looks like the Packers are in a dime formation. Rivers drops, gets hit. Danny Woodhead tries to go over some yards. It's stopped. 4th down and 6.
As a crazy about a completion, but anything that doesn't result in a first down, you're going to be happy about. The key is to make sure it stays that way all game long. No missed tackles that turn into big plays.
And some extra
On that one, so 4th down and 6. Rivers drops back. Looks for his man. Fires it deep. Defense holds sturdy. Nobody has scored at all in this half.
The defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down in offense.
That time. First and 10 from the 44.
They'll operate from the gun.
Rogers fires. Abretis. It's caught. Gain of 3.
Really nicely executed curl route. What you're trying to do is get the defense thinking you're running a go route or straight up the field, and then you're going to break back towards the quarterback. On the other end, the quarterback's looking to see that quick move that tells him you're coming back
Right there, he
towards
caught
him
it.
and deliver the ball at that second.
And then got stopped immediately.
Offense staying ahead of the chains here, 2nd and 3. And with that, it's 2-minute warning time here.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here at Green Bay. Now we're starting to see a little bit of offensive production right now. Either team has scored.
Three yards remaining here on 2nd down. Takes a snap out of the gun. And it's complete.
As it's complete there.
Quarterbacks like throwing the slant route, but they have to be careful about ball placement. They have to put it in a spot and make sure the receiver has his body in front of the defender.
That time there. McCarthy looking on. Trying to see what his Green Bay offense can do as they finally gotten into Green Bay's the San Diego territory right now.
The snap from the gun.
Rogers drops, fires, Adams with the catch. First down, shot Green Bay.
There were a couple holes there, partner. Was that zone coverage?
That's exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case, they were just taking care of their zone coverages, their responsibilities on the field, and the offense found the open space.
First down and 10, Packers. Rogers, Lacey, play action, end zone, touchdown, Cheeseheads.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
So they're in for 6. Let's see if they can make it 7. And he splits the uprights for the PAT.
Crosby getting ready to kick this one off, so they finally put up the first points of the day here. Left side, he's going to kick it off. Vernon takes it in for a touchback. Burst down 10, see if the Chargers have anything to respond. There's one man to the right. Rivers drops. Gordon, incomplete. What a loss, too. Chargers call a timeout.
And that's one where you wonder, does the quarterback even bother throwing that ball?
It's a great question, Brandon, because there were no open receivers, and the only one they could possibly get it to was behind the line of scrimmage.
And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout, and now we're set to get going.
Second down and 13.
Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense
Good spot there for the defense. Rivers drops. It's Gordon.
And he's going to get 6.
He got 6 that time.
For a moment, they take a timeout.
People like to see sacks and big hits in the open field, but sometimes the bend and don't break philosophy works awfully well for a defense. They still have to find a way to score points. And as long as you're not giving those
We're
up,
down
you're
in
doing
7.
just fine.
And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll
Rivers
see what they
back
come
out
up
on
with
the
here on this
field.
next play. Third down and 7.
Rivers
From the shotgun.
to the gun. Fires wide open. Johnson. 4th and 1. Another timeout. This time Green Bay takes it. Good call by the living equivalent of Mike McCoy, a.k.a. the world's biggest Aaron Rodgers destroyer. Didn't help that he's literally got the most unimaginative play calling in the history of man.
Chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. They were able to get the pass completion, but could not pick up the first, and they will punt
it. As Hyde will punt it.
3 yards there on that play. The best returners are always shifty guys, and they tend to make the first guy miss.
As first down, Packers are going to set up shop at the 30. By the way, later today you can catch on CBS, you can catch the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Rams from Los Angeles Coliseum.
on the ground with Lasik. To the right he goes.
They will bring out, by the way, news that the Rams will bring out their blue 90s throwbacks in Week 4 against the Broncos. And as Steelers and Rams game will be at 5 o'clock on CBS. Tonight on NBC, you can catch Sunday Night Football with the Patriots and Giants from Foxborough. And then on Monday night, you can catch a rematch of the Seahawks and the Bengals.
And it's a handoff.
Lacey, handoff, left side. Gain of 1. And down he goes. Half is over. Here from Green Bay. Green Bay up 7-0. And how fitting is it that they're going to get the ball back second half?
San Diego Trails. How will the Chargers respond in the third? We'll find out in just a bit. But first, this timeout. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That was a beautiful dot that Rodgers threw in the end zone on that one. As he drills another left side one to Devontae Adams. Aaron Rodgers is going to stick it to Jordy Nelson. Philip, I have too many kids. Rivers is going to connect with his man on this one. Time to give my commentary to Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis for a quarter. Seems pretty even on both sides of the ball. However, the score says otherwise.
And we are teed up and ready to go. Time for the third quarter. We'll see what halftime adjustments have been made as the kickoff comes here. And the tackle made. They get to the 24 there on the return. And some extra help in the defensive secondary here as they drop into the gun. And the pass came up short.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They tried their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Second and 10. From the gun. And it is complete. He caught it. Quarterback and receiver on the same page, and they beat the man coverage.
Sometimes you get too aggressive as a defense. You go into man coverage. That means you got the win of the line of scrimmage yourself. On that play, the offense did.
So here we go, first and 10 now. Snap comes back out of the shotgun formation. And it is complete. And it's Hayward with the stop.
The offense didn't pick up the first down there, but they're not going to go to the bench discouraged. They feel like they're starting to set the defense up a little bit, looking for the big play as this game progresses.
Second down, just 1 yard to go. And it's complete. And now they get into enemy territory across the 50.
For all you young defenders out there, when you're in zone defense, you have to know where your holes are and find a way to adjust when the offense tries to attack them.
And on first down, looking to throw. Verrett in on the tackle.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
So for that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. And he motions the wide receiver. Handoff to Eddie Lacy. And he is tackled. Hardly anything there. And on second and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Tries the left side. Brings it in. So it's finally brought down, but not before a really good game.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
Third down. The tight end changing his position. To the air attack. And he threw it short, falls incomplete. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect that.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
And the kicker converts to get 3 points to his team.
Nothing but confidence there. Just stole it out there and knocked it through the post. An easy 3.
And the kickoff team, they all appear set. He's going to run this one out of the end zone. And the return goes to the 26-yard line that time. And on first down, catches the snap out of the gun. Pass is short, left it short, it's incomplete.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
So 2nd and 10 here. Back to the air. And he brings it in for the catch.
I know the goal is to pick up the yards you want for a first down, but sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, even if it doesn't result in that.
Third and 7. The snap from the gun. And a spectacular diving grab.
That one was whistled in there. If you're a receiver, you have to get your hands on it so it doesn't get to your body because that one is going to hurt.
Getting set on first down. They'll operate from the gun. He's able to break free, and he's off to the races.
Before every game, the receivers envision themselves making big plays, catches, long runs. Well, it just happened there. But sometimes when you look at the big board and you slow your feet down, keep running. That's why it was caught.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And that is the second time in this game he's been brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Second and long here. He fires it. And he's brought down by Burnett. So they're able to connect and beat the man coverage.
Nice job between the two of them. One getting downfield, the other one delivering.
Down at 11. Shotgun snap. Rivers tries the deep ball. And that ball probably should have been picked off, but instead incomplete.
They did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for it now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
And the attempt for three here coming up. And this one is good.
Let's just make this one short and snappy. Good snap, hold, and kick. And 3 points goes on the board.
And everyone is lined up for the kickoff. There's a flag on the play. First down and 10 down for the offensive group. On the ground with Lacey, and he's hit for a loss. Second and 11. The wideout in motion. And the defense gets to him for the sack. "75% of the way home in regulation. 3 quarters down, 1 to go, and we'll get to that last."
As always, thank you to the fine gentlemen at EA Sports, Brendan Garden and Charles Davis, for providing such great commentary back here at Lambeau Field. It is a low-scoring battle, just like the Houston-Tampa game earlier today, which just wrapped up. Buccaneers go home with a 3-0 victory. Today it has been a low-scoring game. Chargers are down by 7 to the Packers, 10-3. One final quarter, and the Chargers come back and go 1-0.
3 in the books, and it's now time for the fourth. Welcome back, everybody.
Or will the Packers walk away at Lambeau? Because anytime they have been hosted a home opener beginning of the season, Green Bay has never lost. Well, since 2005 anyway.
Back deep in their own territory.
Back deep in the 9. Rodgers fires, end zone, incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football, complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
The defense holds serve
So they're going to punt it.
And now the special teams unit out for the punt.
Give the Chargers some semi-decent field position.
Penalty marker is down here.
The flag is out. Looks like maybe on Melvin Ingram. See him hopping off to the sideline.
Personal foul. Receiving team.
So this means they're going to be at the 43.
The offense lining up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here.
Rivers, shotgun, tries to step through, fires. Johnson with the catch.
Get the tackle to Morgan Burnett.
On every completion, we can point to the quarterback throwing it accurately, the receiver running a great route. But
First down, Chargers.
Offensive line. They gave the passer all the time he needed to find an open receiver.
First down, Green Bay.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Rivers drops, fires, hits, he throws, incomplete. Well, he's hit 100 yards after having a terrible first quarter in terms of production.
Excellent pressure. Quarterback unable to set his feet and complete the pass.
Second down and 10. And a big tight end shifting around. A return to the air.
Gates to motion. Rivers to the air. Rivers scrambles out of the pocket. Terrible throw. Incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Ten yards to go on 3rd. They'll operate from the gun.
Rivers drops.
First with a sideline, and then he'll step out of bounds. And he was able to find a very soft spot in that zone coverage.
I love that term, Brandon. That soft spot where you find the open area, set up, and catch the football before the hard collision comes afterwards.
First down and goal at the 5. Can be an easy run-in if you use Melvin Gordon. Rivers has got a couple guys in the backfield. Derek Watt, the fullback, goes in motion. Rivers, play action, block. Watt with the catch. He moves nowhere. Smart move there to be able to get out, provide that short pass that's conveniently wide open there. But Packers defense came on pretty good. Rivers, Gordon, left side. Down he goes.
It's not something you see on every play. But when a runner gets the opportunity to fire a stiff arm, meaning taking his hand and putting it out on the defender and then extending it to create space between him and the defender in order to gain additional yardage, it's an excellent play when used correctly.
3rd and goal now. The defense will get a hold serve again.
Defense holds strong. Rivers trying to scramble. Looking for a man. He's down.
That's the third time he's been brought down for a sack.
And at all times, the quarterback has to be reliant on his internal clock to get rid of the football. The blindside shots are always the ones that get you.
Didn't even see him that time.
And a chip shot here.
So it's going to be an easy chip shot to get in for the Chargers. So it means they're only down by 7 at this point. Clemens, place kicker. And the ball goes through. 3 points.
They counted on getting 3 points there. That's exactly what they got. Right through the middle of the goalpost.
And the kicker set. We're just
They're back to return. Kick is up. Reedus takes it out. And he gets hit at the 25.
So first and 10.
First and 10.
Takes a snap out of the gun.
Rodgers goes. And he sheds a tackle. Goes for it. Caught. Randall Cobb breaks free. Touchdown, Green Bay. And there he goes into the stands.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
And now the kicking team on to try and tack on one more.
So now the Packers go up by 11. Brett Hundley was the place kicker.
Everyone getting lined up, and it looks like we are just about set to rock. And the return here gets him right around the 24-yard line. And on first and 10 now.
So to see if the Chargers can respond. Rivers to Antonio Gates, the always reliable tight end.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked
Second
up a
down and
first
3.
there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
Spun out of that one pretty quickly.
So second down, 3 yards to go now. It's a screen. He's able to bring it in. And he's going to be swallowed up behind the line. And sometimes, if you're the receiver, you're better off just not even catching.
At that point, you can't
Exactly.
even get close to the first down or even get past the line of scrimmage. Maybe you let it go and go to the next down.
Probably have been a smarter idea because that Green Bay defense has had your number. Getting close to the 2-minute warning.
Fourth quarter, 2-minute warning about the hit, and it looks like they're going to get one more play in.
Be interesting to see what they try and do on this play. Do they try
As
and
they've hit the
shot,
2-minute
or
warning
try and
here.
get to the 2-minute warning?
And with that getting toward the end here, second half, fourth
As it was
quarter,
just
2-minute warning.
7 years ago that the Giants and Patriots met on Sunday Night Football. Tonight on NBC, they meet again. Sorry. It was 7 years ago that the Giants and Patriots met for a second time in the Super Bowl. Now, tonight at 8:45 Eastern, they meet again on NBC's Sunday Night Football. Melvin Gordon gets the first and a lot of yardage that time.
Always good to move the chain, so a nice job by
Going no huddle.
to find his man open for a first down.
Smart move by Rivers. Rivers breaks it up, incomplete.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down in offense.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. From the gun.
Rivers drops. Looks. Waits. Fires. Breaks it up. Inman. Incomplete.
Brandon, it happens to the best of them. No matter how great a receiver, eventually a drop's going to result. The best ones in the game, though, don't let it turn into 2 or 3.
So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10. Snap comes back out of the shotgun formation. And 4 sacks now against him in this game.
As Chargers have the world's worst O-line, it seems like, because Rivers keeps getting pounded.
His eyes downfield, nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he's been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
4th down and 16. Pretty much the last chance here for Chargers to do anything against Green Bay. Rivers drops back. Shotgun. Fires. Pass is going to be caught. Touchdown, Chargers. They need to get a touchdown, get the 2, and try to get this onside kick. It's going to be a tall order for these teams to come back right now. As a little update here from Los Angeles, Jared Goff and the Rams so far they're working like a well-oiled machine, as they have just scored against Pittsburgh twice.
Here comes the D swarming to the line.
There they go.
Yeah, they will line
Time to
up
get
now
that
with a
2-pointer, guys. Rivers drops, goes to pass at the 10. Looking for his man. He gets slammed, ball's out. And Green Bay falls on it. Sorry, Chargers fall on it. What a great play by Green Bay's defense right here.
So they line up for the onside kick, and the hands team, of course, out there as well.
Onside. Boots it. Adams picks it up. He's going to take it back.
They're going to pick up some good yardage.
Well, try to anyway.
And on first down.
And it looks like they're in they're going to run it out here.
And he's hit right away. A timeout here to try to preserve the time. That's why they take the TO. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready.
Second down and 8. As looks like we're getting close to the end of the game here.
Second down, 8.
Rogers, Lacey, right side.
And a good chunk of yardage there.
Gain of 6.
This time out to conserve time here. That's why they take the TO. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense.
These are not the runs that you worry about early in the game. These are runs that you're establishing now for later in the game, trying to wear a defense down and create holes that you'll exploit later.
As Chargers have no timeouts. At this point, I think they're just going to start kneeling. They're going to probably get ready to start kneeling here. Once they get that extra first, they're going to probably start kneeling most likely.
2 yards to go here on third down.
3rd and 2. Rogers, Lacey, first down.
Taken to the ground, but not before a good pickup for the offense.
The word finish is used by each and every team.
Green
This is
Bay.
an opportunity now for this team to close out their opponent. Championship teams know how to close out games.
First down and 10. The clock continues to tick.
And on first down,
And it looks like they'll just kneel it here. Just a smart game played by Rodgers and the Packers today. I mean, both teams played extremely well in my eyes. I mean, they had great defense. The offense kind of came on late, but don't be faulting Phillip Rivers and the Chargers. Anyways, tonight on Fox, you'll take you out to Judge Judy and then to your local news. And then tonight, Animation Nomination, we'll have The Simpsons, American Dad, repeat episodes, followed by a brand new episode of The Simpsons and Family Guy, and a brand new episode of American Dad, followed by Futurama, and then your late local news on tonight on Fox. Monday night on Fox, you can catch an all-new season of 24. Today here at Green Bay, it's all about number 12. Aaron Rodgers taking his team to 1-0, continuing that streak of never losing a home opener at Green Bay. Final score, Green Bay 17, San Diego 12.